Hey, I'm Shelby Rollins with Singing Success, and this is tip number 2 in our 12 tips of Christmas. Today we're talking about how to warm up and then effectively sing outside when it's cold in the holidays. I know a lot of times people end up having performances that are outside. They're singing Christmas carols and all that, and it gets cold at Christmas time. And so that changes the dynamic of your voice and what you need to do, how to warm up in order to stay warm on a cold night and things like that. So I wanted to give you a couple of exercises and things that you can do to keep your voice warm and to help it stay warm while you're singing outside during a show. One thing that's really quite simple, and we do a lot of, I'm sure you've heard us do before, is just lip rolls. But what is different about this context is you might want to spend a little more time on them than normal. I would double up the lip rolls, doing scales that are both long, like or, and then also mixing that with a sustained exercise, say a don't rush through them, because these do so much with so little effort. And you want to really work from thin to thick in an instance like this. Light head voice exercises like a whoa, 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 and then opening that up into a wee, 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 to kind of start to build from the release, but build into your head voice. Obviously, you know, they say that like your fingers and your toes kind of shrink up when it's cold a little bit. They don't get as swollen, and the heat kind of makes things swollen. Well, your chords can kind of have a similar thinning out quality, so you obviously have to open up your chest voice as well, going mum, 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 and working on some of the more aggressive things to get you in there, into your voice, into your chest voice, using things like meows and NGs to help open your resonators up in there, because it's easy to, when you're outside, have that temptation to power through it because you don't hear everything acoustically quite as well. You're usually not using, you know, enclosed spaces, and so as a result, we push chest a little bit more. So meows and NGs help you get into your mix without pushing it at all and keeping yourself thinned out, but still really, really aggressive. And one other thing I'll tell you is wrap your neck in a scarf, put a hat on your head, wear really warm shoes and gloves, because those are temperate zones of your body physically, and when they get cold, the whole rest of you will feel cold and you'll start shaking a little bit. And even doing 10 or 12 jumping jacks before you go on, things like that, you got to keep your body moving and keep it warm, because the more still you are, the tighter you're going to become vocally, and you got to keep it really, really loose and really warm, both, you know, internally in the chords, but even externally in your body.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's free vocal tip. Now imagine you or someone you love pulling out their Christmas stocking, and inside it feels heavy because it contains Singing Success, the #1 selling vocal training program in the world that will change your voice and change your life. Visit us today at singingsuccess.com.